Okay, so next we got. Oh, okay. So I don't know what's going on the other stream. That looks like Ethan and Danila maybe. Gray, Danila and Gray. Okay. So that means Danila can come over here and play against Tasabu. Tasabu.
Oh.
Tasabu and Danila. Yeah, that pool is Tasabu, Danila, Fuyo, and Verm.
Pool's at 5 players in them?
4. Did I say 5 players?
Yeah, say the players again.
Fuyo, Verm, D-Money, Tasabu.
What about Danila?
What the fuck?
Are you sure Tasabu's in this pool?
Tasabu, I'm thinking of Galleon's pool.
Oh, okay.
Tasabu, Danila, Galleon, Fuyo.
Okay.
Verm's pool is D-Money. It is D-Money. It is Verm. It is Ethan and then Gray.
Okay.
That's that pool.
So are we commenting 2 pools at a time then? Is
Yes.
that how that works? Okay.
They are run concurrently. I promise I know the details of my own event.
Inky Rain wants F2 cartridge back. What about me, bro? Are you not happy to see me right now? What's going on? This is ridiculous. I've been on the Mac the whole time. I haven't seen one. Hey, EOS is on the mic. This is the GOAT right here. No, we say Inky Rain in all caps. Bring back F2 cartridge. This is ridiculous.
Shout out Inky Rain.
You can have Josh. You can have Josh. That's what you get. Get a high EOS.
We are going to get Tasabu and Danila. And yeah, Tasabu Danila is going to be our next set on this stream. I feel like every time I look over at the main stream, there's just more and more plushies over there. I love to see it, man.
What's up, Josh? Did you have...
Do you know if you want on the other stream?
That one should be, if it's not,
It was supposed to be D-Money and Burn, but you guys just did that. Is that mainstream now?
Okay. Unless I'm backward, then it should be. So did Tasabu and Fuyo play? Okay, D-Money and Vern played. Okay, so Tasabu, Danila.
How did that go? How did yeah. Really? Wow.
Tasabu, Danila here, and then we'll do D-Money, Ethan, or then we'll do Gray Verm on mainstream. Yeah.
So we have Tasabu versus Danila.
Yes.
Oh, I wonder who we're gonna see from Tasabu, unless Tasabu's just full min right now.
It's gotta be the min.
Really, that matchup seems really bad.
Not when you have 120 shelter sets.
Oh, okay, never mind. Okay, maybe it's fine.
Yeah, Tasabu has a plethora of experience fighting against Bayonetta.
I want to see Bowser.
Of course you do want to see.
I want to see Bowser. I know what to say.
I haven't seen Tasabu play Bowser in like probably over a year.
Bring it out. What's going on?
Why not? You know,
why not? This tournament surely doesn't have a lot of money on the line.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. You know what? I'll leave that for the players when they open their envelopes.
I said sarcastically.
Oh, you didn't know there was money in this?
No, I know there's money in this. That's why I said sarcastic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know so much for a lot. It's
Yeah.
probably the most important tournament in the state.
Well, financially, yes.
Yes.
Financially, yes.
Whose rent's getting paid today? Whose rent? Or no, tomorrow.
Yeah, someone's rent is getting paid. Someone's rent is getting paid tomorrow.
Let's go.
There's no money here. That's why, dude. I got some bad news for you, Spencer.
That's why I do every qualifier.
All right, so Tasabu, Danila, starting off. This could be, and probably will be, a pretty slow-paced match. But you know, this is all. Me personally, I love watching both of these characters play.
I think Mimin's a cool character. I think people are tripping.
You know what? I knew I liked you.
Yo, let's go. Let's go.
I liked you, bro.
Let's go. I think people are tripping. This character's cool. This character has so much cool stuff. I don't know how you could hate on Dormigi playing too. He just takes it to. He takes the fight to you every time, even if he has range.
Yeah, when piloted well, this character is sick. Unfortunately, she's not really given a chance. She's not really getting a chance because Bayonetta is laying these hands all over mid.
Yeah, we're gonna see a different type of way that an opponent's gonna be shut out from the previous characters we've seen. This is gonna be a type of character where you cannot approach, and this is the first time we've seen that type of playstyle. So it's interesting to see Tasabu versus Danila here.
Yeah, my biggest thing is I'm curious how these interactions specifically, like, that looked really hard. Like, Bayonetta is a character that gets back to the stage essentially for free. And now Tasabu is doing a phenomenal job of showing off how he can edge guard a character like Bayonetta, but does not matter when you got that big up smash coming in from Danila, making this an even game yet again.
It's going to be super interesting. I feel like I'm going to do a lot of learning this set into seeing what Tasabu can really do and what Danila can do versus Tasabu. This is probably got to be the stock, no?
It could, yeah. It might. Yeah, you were right. You were right. You were right. You were right. My analysis guy, he was right. He was right. I was wrong. I thought that Min was maybe going to have a little bit more reach on those arms, but unfortunately for her and the entire player base of arms, she does not.
To be fair, Min was going to make that back, but Danila just got that upbeat. Go. Okay, we're getting the forward throw, powering up the dragon right now. We're going to get Tasabu maybe doing exactly what they did last time. Oh my god, just knows the flow chart into whatever Bayonetta can do when they come back. This is crazy adaptation.
Wow. I was not expecting Tasabu to not get hit with that down air, but continuing with that big combo, Danila looking firmly in control of this first game. And gonna forward air back to stage. Nah, you're on stage. I'm bringing you right back on. I'm gonna do all this damage. I don't care where we're going.
I'm really interested to know whether or not Danila thought that was gonna be the stock or not. I really thought that one singular uppie would have just won the game right there.
I thought that Danila was just gonna throw all 3 forward airs into the stage and then force Tasabu to tag, but it didn't end up being that way. And
oh my gosh, what a dragon laser. 138. I wonder, does Tasabu pull these off? I don't know much about this player.
I don't know. This is definitely doable.
Oh, it's been doable. Oh my god.
What?
Not one arm needed to be thrown for that combo.
No arms, all legs, all
arm.
kicks.
Kicks, hold on.
More kicks.
Tasabu's scrapping. We don't even need to throw the arms. Let's call this game legs.
Might as well. We're getting close. Has not landed a single arm move and continues to not land any arm moves. Finally gets a grab into that back throw, and this is dangerous stuff for Danila, who had such a firm control over this entire game, but now quickly losing that lead, and Tasabu bringing this back. You were asking, does Tasabu bring these back? We're about to see, because it could get very, very close and very, very dangerous, because now we got that big Mega Watt out, and we got that parry into the grab.
Oh my god. Insane parry. Insane parry. That was the craziest parry I've seen all bracket. Coming back, the mental fortitude to come for Tasabu to come all the way back, and Danila was not phased at all. Knew they had the game in the bag. Taking that. That is a crazy play right there.
That parry was the parry was crazy. I didn't think that was even I didn't think that was going to grab.
Me either.
That grab I don't think that grab should have connected. Me personally, I don't think so. Game says otherwise, but we're going to run into the next one, and it's going to be back I don't know if it was Battlefield. Now we're going to go to Hollow Bastion instead.
Yeah, Hollow Bastion probably, in my opinion, I feel like this is actually a pretty good stage for Bayonetta right here. You have an easier way to approach using that top platform. It's going to be hard for Tasabu to find cover under any of the platforms unless you're winning the game the whole time. But maybe Tasabu wants this game to go a little more swingy.
I think the coverage is the point, maybe. Yeah. To not have to, somewhere to kind of just hide from Bayonetta's big rangy moves, and ABKs are less of an issue, I would think. But if I'm wrong, that's fine. But it does look like Tasabu is more comfortable on this stage. Maybe has those ram angles a little bit more down. I don't know if there are even angle differences depending on the stage. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Hey, I mean, Tasabu's played 120 games versus Shelter. He certainly should know what stage. They must have played every stage, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Sure,
Unless they just go PS2.
Surely. I can imagine that these guys would play all of the different stages against each other, going back and forth.
Oh my god, great. Awesome. 7% on Tasabu stock. 7%. This is crazy, especially coming from what happened last game. It's crazy how fast players can adapt in this game.
Yeah, that's the part I love to watch the most, is watching a player get a hang of something and watch them adapt to other players' habits. And now, yeah,
that one hit of the up air just dragging Tasabu a little too far from recovery.
Yeah, being a little too cheeky out there with Min, knowing that one hit will be the end of that stock, and it was. And now another single hit with those forward airs. Going to start another big combo from Danila expecting a witch time or something, but not going to get much out of it. Still, a lot of potential damage here for Tasabu. Got Danila off stage. Has been struggling, but not there. Finding a way back on stage and put Tasabu off the ledge. But now that Megawatt F smash is going to be the end of that second stock.
Danila's composure is just so good in these moments, but Tasabu's experience is really shining through right here, and just exactly how you edge guard Bayonetta. You're edge guarding Bayonetta while you're on the stage. You have so many follow-ups when Bayonetta lands. Tasabu clearly has played 120 games against Shelter. No one's going to question that.
No, this looks pretty well documented in Tasabu's head.
Oh yeah, this flow chart is just so refined, and honestly, you need it. I feel like this is not a good matchup for Tasabu. But to be this comfortable against a matchup this bad is just a testament to how good Tasabu is.
I don't even know. It doesn't even feel that bad. Like the way we're like what we're looking at, this doesn't look that bad. And Danila took game 1. This is a complete turnaround. Like it probably has something to do with the stage pick, because Tasabu's been doing a great job of positioning, keeping himself underneath that platform, and then just throwing out those arms to keep Danila away. Like I think Danila looks at that and then just maybe not Hollow Bastion.
Yeah, I think this is going to come down to a stage pick. I bet Danila was not prepared to leave Hollow Bastion or was not prepared to ban Hollow Bastion. I just can't. Uh-oh, we got a match going over there. Vern taking a stock or taking a game versus took a game for someone. I don't know. He's got the tie on, got the suit and tie on, got the drip. But
it is I believe it's Gray. They're playing against Gray. Well, we got 2 other players on the screen.
No,
we got 2 other players. We got 1-1, and we're gonna see if Danila can do anything like he was doing in game 1. Ooh, okay. Or is Tasabu just going to keep this pressure up?
Yeah, picking PS2, feeling so comfortable around just the back side of that platform right there, just knowing that where Danila can land, what Danila can do after they land, just super refined. I think I'm repeating myself a lot, but I mean, there's so many different ways Tasabu is showing his proficiency in this matchup. It's just so interesting to see.
It looks repetitive, and it may sound repetitive from our standpoint, but there's just, if you're not going to do anything different, why should the person winning do anything different?
Exactly.
That's the crux of all fighting games. If you're getting hit with something that you deem as maybe a dumb option, why would they stop? Like, or just do something to fix it. And we're seeing Danila do something to fix it with that big combo, and then just takes a.
Getting clocked in the face right there. Honestly, there's no other way to put it. I don't think there's anything cerebral about that. Just gets smacked up right there. Hold on.
Just got smoked. Sometimes it happens.
Sometimes you just go next.
No one's expecting a sucker punch. That's why it's a sucker punch. But, good turnaround on that up tilt to get that back air. And continuing this combo, I don't think he's got enough. Nope, he doesn't have a jump. Doesn't have any connection with that up B, and it's gonna go on to the next stock. Sometimes you just lose it, and that's why this matchup can look so difficult for Min.
Yeah, Smash Ultimate. Sometimes you play a super long stock, and sometimes a gust of wind just blows you off the stage. One thing we haven't mentioned is Tasabu's DI. I mean, every single time Danila's tried to drag Tasabu off stage, Tasabu's always on the other side of Danila, landing back on stage. I mean, this DI is just so crazy right now.
Yeah, and it's that experience of knowing which ways that Bayonetta players want to send you, and then going the opposite. It's pretty good stuff, and Danila might be getting the hang of it with this big combo off the top. There it goes. No DI will save you there because Danila's covered it.
Yeah, Danila knows all the DIs. It's like that meme with someone with the big forehead. It's like, yeah, you have a name, I already know it. You have an address, already been there. Danila's played these games before. We know exactly how to adapt to that.
Ooh, you got a DI, already seen it.
Yeah, you got the already been there.
Oh man, AVK into a big, oh man, and then both arms coming in to save that roll in. Okay. Big grab.
Big grab, completely even match. I mean, Danila loves taking these games down to the wire. I swear, can Danila just stop somebody or get stomped? He's always in every single game he plays.
That's just to show the talent that we have on display here. And missed the grabs.
Yeah,
Tasabu's been hitting them all. They've been hitting them the entire game. But now in this last stock situation, we are going to see Danila try to get back to stage hopelessly. No, not quite. Fast within, able to save the life of Danila, but just got to get through these arms. It's a lot tougher of a task than you may think, and it's very tough with that Nair, with the Megawatt attached to it, is going to give Tasabu the 2-1 lead after being down a game.
Just crazy adaptation from Tasabu. I think Tasabu had to realize that this isn't Shelter. I think one thing that happens when you play the same player all the time is you're used to playing the player and not necessarily the character. So sometimes Tasabu, or any player that plays the same person over and over, you got to get out of the person's habits and just understand the character's habits. And I think Tasabu took a little bit of that time right there in game 1 to just really download a little bit of Danila's options and movement habits. All right, back in the neutral right here, we got Tasabu just keeping Danila away. It's just really hard for Danila to even bait out an option from Tasabu. Anytime Danila wants to play at Tasabu's range, he's just looking a little uncomfortable, not really familiar with where Min can actually hit her spots at.
It's tough. It's a learning curve, of course. If you don't have anyone to practice with this matchup, it's tough. Like, obviously, Bayonetta, once you get in, as we're seeing now with a huge combo, saw it earlier today with Danila, but continuing that combo, once you get in,
oh my gosh,
it's just flowcharts. But
how did Tasabu live that? That was crazy. Danila did 3 reads off stage. The amount of options this character has off stage is ridiculous. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Reads.
This is some of the craziest gameplay I've ever seen from Danila. That was probably the best first stock I've seen this entire tournament. That was crazy.
Talk about reads. That down air. Not gonna do. Is Danila gonna make it back? Oh my god! I thought.
I thought too.
Dude, that was close. And now we got more of the same with Tasabu trying to poke and bring up that damage, force Danila in, but waiting. Oh my gosh! Waiting out all of the active frames of that up smash. I believe it was what it was. And getting a ton of damage is Danila, but Min firing back with these arms, missing another grab, and then stealing back that advantage, pushing Min back to the side of the stage. Edgeguard, onto the stage, sure, but a hell of a lot of damage still.
Yeah, a lot of damage. You do not want to be, if you're a Tasabu fan, you might be crying a little bit right now. Danila's bringing this back, just playing more comfortable right now. We got another offstage situation. That 1 gust of wind's got to seal it. 2 gusts of winds, hold on. Oh, I lied! Oh, God. I'm sorry, everyone.
I didn't know it was all because Tasabu had that jump, but that forward throw. You neutral get up into that Bayonetta, you're gonna get grabbed. That's forward throw. Easy cleanup of that stock at 176%.
Yeah, Jesus, the recovery bait right there was ridiculous. Tasabu was just leading us all astray. I had no idea Tasabu had their jump.
I didn't either.
Again, great recognition, keeping that jump. Not so many players would have used their jump between the first up B and the second up B.
Up, and here's another combo. I love when Bayonetta players use that up air. It looks so clean. And here we go again. Yep, you are gone. You do not have a jump. Yep, there it is, and there it goes.
Yeah.
Yep, and then to another game 5.
Immediately adapted to that second jump.
We do not get any breaks here. We sat down and we got back-to-back game 5 sets.
Yeah.
I have
Game 5, 2D money emotes, game 5. That is our block today.
Yeah, exactly. Wait. Yeah. We got Unfortunately, Verm and D-Money was not game 5, but it looks like Verm and Gray is game 5.
Oh, let's go, Verm. What, is he playing Luigi? Oh, he is.
He's playing Luigi. All right, but hey, that don't matter. We got our own game 5 over here. If you want to look at if you want to pull up both tabs, you got Magic for FGC and Wisconsin Smash, twitch.tv/both of those things. And now you can listen to all 4 of us and watch as Danila and Tasabu battle it out on Hollow Bastion.
I'm really interested to know why Hollow Bastion was still on the table. It seemed like Danila had a really hard time on this stage last time.
I mean, if it's any indication of how this set is going, Tasabu's had a lot of trouble on PS2.
That's true. That's true.
So they're really just going back and forth.
Okay, nice parry coming out from Danila right there, but just so hard to approach Tasabu, especially when you're under that middle platform. You were right. Honestly, it doesn't seem like Tasabu just built himself a house. Tasabu's just living in it right now. Even with these rent prices, Tasabu still finding a way to live in a house and still live there all year long.
Ooh, yup, and an errant dash attack or up smash, and is gonna give Danila a little bit of life, but up tilt. Big combo potential. Nah, but that up smash interrupts that combo and gives Tasabu a early lead that is so needed in a game, in a set where it's been so back and forth.
Oh my God, great ABK coming from the ground right there to go under the arms of Tasabu, getting another up B, another gust of wind. Oh my God, just continuing it off the ledge right there. Danila can get a combo from anywhere. Danila can combo in his sleep. Danila can combo while he's doing taxes. Danila can do it all. Except take a stock.
Except take a stock with that forward throw. Great DI from Tasabu, and has been not able to land.
God.
And a little help with that landing. Nair untackable. Maybe it was tackable, but I don't think it mattered. But good stuff from both players. And ooh, missed arm throw on that from Tasabu gives Danila a little bit of an advantage, but unable to take advantage of it.
Yeah, Danila's going to have to do a little bit here to just seal the stock of Tasabu. I feel like Tasabu's done so much when he's had control of the stage, but when Danila has control of everything else, oh my God, it's a different story right here. It's so interesting to see who's going to take this game.
Yeah, the ground and the skies are very clearly different danger zones for different players, and those forward airs not going to come close to taking that stock. Only at 108 is Tasabu, but sharking that platform with that megawatt specifically is super, super scary, especially that Nair. That Nair is so tough to deal with, and there is that forward smash with the megawatt. Big damage, and now Danila finding a way back to the stage. Tasabu okay to give it back a little bit as long as he gets these big hits.
Yeah, I'm silent right now. I'm just so scared for both these players. I mean, Danila's doing everything he can to take these stocks, but Tasabu is just staying alive and staying where he needs to stay if he wants to hit these combos. We got another advantage situation for Tasabu. Danila's gonna have to do so much more than just get off the ledge if he wants to approach Tasabu. Just playing so confident at that range, so impossible to get a hit right now.
And he can't approach from above because of that platform, but someone else can. Tasabu can with the Nair. Taking that second stock, super, super important because now it forces Danila to play a little bit more aggressively. Oh, still a ton of time left on the clock, but there's that witch time to that F smash, and we got ourselves a last stock situation. Game 5. This is what it's made of, man. This is where champions are made. I love this shit.
Yeah, last stock, game 5. Danila doing it again, by the way. Can Danila clutch out this game 5, or is it gonna happen again where Danila gets heartbroken once more? We're gonna have to see this offstage situation. Danila in the driver's seat right now. Can he drive it to the bank? One gustom win.
No.
Getting the air dodge. Still using the...
No way! Runs out of resources.
He had to go for it all there. I think he knew if Tasabu came back, maybe it would be a different story.
Yeah, I understand. I get the aggressiveness. I get it. That's tough. I do think that...
So tough.
I think that Tasabu air dodging up in the direction that he did threw off what Danila wanted to do.
Yeah.
So then Danila having all of those resources and then just missed it. Went for broke. I don't blame him.
Sometimes you gotta take that's a very Bayonetta thing. Sometimes you try to take it to the house and then you just don't cash it. Check bounced.
It sucks, but a game 5 is all we can ask for.
Yeah, I mean amazing gameplay. Amazing. I mean, if you're either player, you cannot hang your head on that. They were both playing out of their mind, and especially to play so well against someone who's so seasoned against a Bayonetta like that. Like, you're not just playing against any old Min-Min. You're playing against a Min-Min with, like, years of matchup knowledge.
Yeah, and it showed. Like, we saw all of the little micro interactions that